Here with PLNU men's basketball head coach Justin Downer, Luke Smith, Kobe Barnes, 85-80 comeback win over Dominican here tonight. Coach, give me some of your opening thoughts on that game and that comeback in the second half.
Yeah. First of all, I really liked the way we played offensively. I thought we came out, we executed. We haven't played zone since the third game of the year against it, that is. And so to go back and watch some of that old film and pull out some of those old plays, we just don't get zoned very often. And so I really liked the way we came out. I thought you saw a little bit of an island hangover defensively in that first half. I mean, credit to Dominican. They had a great game plan. They put us in rotation a lot. But for us, we played below our standard and below our bar, and that's just not who we are. And so, tremendously proud of the fight this team has. They refuse to quit every single night, and just really proud to be able to live and fight another day.
Oh, Kobe, you hit that floater there to beat the first half buzzer. It was tied at halftime, but then Dominican able to take a 10-point lead there in the second half. And what did you see there early as they went ahead, and then what kind of fueled that comeback in your mind?
First, I would just like to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for allowing me to compete with this group of guys. But to answer your question, I feel like a lot of the times we were getting a little bit too stagnant, and I feel like it starts on the defensive end. We weren't getting a lot of stops, so it was hard. We didn't really get to go on any runs or get out and play in transition. And I felt like they were able to set up their zone because we didn't get any stops. So it got a little stagnant. But to spark that comeback, I thought we played just to who we are and what we do. We started getting more stops and cleaning up things on the defensive end, and our effort as well was better in the second half too. So I think that's what also contributed to the comeback.
Well, Luke, you hit a couple key three-pointers there to help that comeback. I mean, what was your mentality? You got the ball just shooting away in front of your home crowd there.
Started the game a little rough, but the whole team has complete confidence in me and always keeping me up. So letting me know every time I catch it to let it fly. So the confidence is always there.
Well, and talk about you had that Hawaii trip, 3 overtime games, another close one here today. I mean, you're a very young group, you being a freshman as well, but it seems like you're having these experiences where it's forcing you guys to grow up quickly. I mean, and talk about just the maturity and the learning that this team has done throughout the year.
Yeah, Downer always tells me, he treats me like I'm not a freshman. He knows I can handle these situations, and as a team especially, we can always handle it. And every time we go into those, we know we have full faith in each other that we're going to come out winning, and we just compete at our hardest no matter what.
Well, Kobe, for you now, back-to-back 20-point games. You had 27 on Saturday against Chaminade, now 20 here tonight to lead the team. I mean, what's been your mentality these last couple of games? What's been the key for these hot stretches you've had offensively?
I think just wanting to win, whether it's 20 points, 5 points. I don't really care about what the stat sheet says. I just want to win. So if the team needs me to get 20 points, I'm going to do it. If they need me to get 5 points, I'm going to do that as well. So anything to help the team win, and just finding spots to be aggressive.
Well, Coach, talk about your team's ability to, you came back, went up by 6, but able to hold on to the victory. What did you see there in the final couple minutes?
Yeah, I mean, I think in the second half, what you saw was, despite them being able to stretch a lead to 9, I thought you saw who we were. I thought they made some shots. I thought they made some really good adjustments, put us in rotation a little bit, like I said earlier. But it was who we were, and so this group fights. They're competitive. They love playing with each other, and they've been hit in the face with adversity all year long, and haven't flinched one time. And so. We feel like as long as we can get to winning time, last 4 or 5 minutes of the game, and it's a 1 to 2 possession game, we've played enough of them to have complete confidence in not only ourselves but in each other, and you're seeing these guys learn each other. Both these guys hit big shots where their teammates were able to find them, and we might not have had that earlier in the season, but they're starting to figure out who's going to be, when they're going to be there. And I'm just having a ton of fun coaching them.
Well, Kobe, for you guys, all 5 starters in double figures. I mean, what does that say about your team's offense? And anyone can kind of just step up and score.
Yeah, we have a lot of faith in each other, and that's one of the 4 pillars of our program that Downer preaches all the time, is having faith in each other. And we put in a lot of work, and we love just playing with each other. So I think nobody really cares who's scoring the points or getting the love. We just love competing with each other.
Well, and Coach, to close it out, big one on Saturday now against Academy of Art, Team U. You were a half game behind in the Pac West standings going into tonight, so another battle for first place. You've had a couple of those already. What's the mindset, the mentality going into that one?
They're all big. That one's no bigger than tonight was. It's February basketball. We talked about it yesterday. January is about seeing who's real, and February is about seeing who's going to separate. And so, the last time we had this conversation, I think we were talking about a different team. I think the first time we had this conversation, we were talking about a different team. And so, Academy of Art happens to be next on the schedule. They're a really good team. Played them 3 times last year. They're tough. They're physical. They do a lot of things really, really well. But at the end of the day, it's one game at a time, and just trying to find ways to enjoy the journey together, enjoy the ride together, and that's the next one. And so it happens to be 2 first-place teams, but we don't lower the bar, raise the bar for anybody. We're going to treat it exactly the same as we treated tonight, and try and raise the bar a little bit, get a little bit better for March.
Gentlemen, congratulations on the win tonight. Best of luck on Saturday.
Thank you. Go Sea Lions.